Hey, welcome to the video. I just want to introduce myself. I'm John and I work here at Bear Performance Nutrition. The next clip is going to be one of me and Preston talking about my journey and starting here at Bear Performance Nutrition. And this channel, just to give you a summarization, was me. I'm going to be doing some vlogs. We're going to be giving workout tips, nutritional tips, eating challenges, all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so I just wanted to record a quick clip about how I got started here at BPN and just a short story about it. So basically, I came in, one of the guys that I worked with at my other job was like, hey, there's a new gym opening up and they're gonna have a grand opening on this day. So I was like, hey, yeah, I'll go check that out. So came up here that day and it was crazy. Like
I remember that day too, because I remember you came in with your daughters and came to check it out and were asking about memberships and stuff, and I remember it was nuts in here. It looked completely different.
Yeah, and we had like, I mean, when I first started here, like, you can't see it now, I'll show you later in a tour, but there was just like back corner of the gym that was like, had like 2 pallets in it, right?
Yeah, it was 2 pallets. We didn't even have the chain link fence. There was like a wall with like, it was all the original stuff that was in here. I can't even almost remember what it looked like in here, but it was just so completely different.
And I remember coming in and I was like, I saw Preston and Nick and I was like, dang, these are some jacked fools. I got to work out this place, and it was, cool, like had a powerlifting type vibe to it. It wasn't your normal corporate gym. And that was like what brought me into it.
Yeah, plus we had this whole thing was basically a gym. Like that would be pretty sweet if we could still do that, if this whole place could literally just be a gym, have more cardio and everything. But I remember it basically, the whole thing was, and you can even see on the floor, you can't see it now, but the floor is all ripped up and stuff, just because we used to have literally the horse matting and the gym flooring all over this entire, whatever it is, 5,000 square feet down here. But I remember like the atmosphere that day was nuts. It was crazy. It was hot in here. That was over 2 years ago now. So it was a while ago. Yeah,
and and I mean, back then, like what you guys had, like, you only had like 3 SKUs, like you just had flight, intra flight, and
flight. We had an endo pump flavor and intra flight. So
and creatine.
And creatine, yeah.
So so basically, let's fast forward a little bit. So I was part of the gym for about a year as it was open, and then when it closed down, me and my buddy Eddie that worked out here, Preston was like, hey, you guys can still come by and lift or whatever. And so we were like, cool. And so I kind of think I stayed away for a while, didn't I?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of like stayed away for a little while, but then you and Eddie kept coming in. They kept coming back and lifting, because it's like no one was using the gym. We technically closed to the public, but we still had a few people and members that were coming in and whatnot. And these guys really kept coming in and everything when we were here on our 9 to 5, shift doing the supplements. So we kind of just kept in contact through that way.
Yeah, and then I remember one of the days, it's always been a dream of mine to work in the supplement field. Preston knew that I was always like talking to him about supplement, just the supplement industry, talking about different supplement brands and what they were doing. And I remember the day that I found out that Joe was leaving, and like I kind of found out about it, and I just kind of sat back. And then I remember a few weeks later, it was like close, like Joe was about a week or 2 away from being gone.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because he told us like 2 months before he was leaving, and then maybe like a couple weeks before he actually left. It was actually probably 3 weeks before he actually left, because I remember we were training before that, or after that.
And so I just told Preston, I was like, hey man, if you need any help, I'd be able to help you guys out a little bit to get you guys through until you could figure out what you needed. And then Preston was like,
ever since, it's just been like a real good relationship with. I think we all get along real well. We all work real well. We all have the same mindset. Ever since we started that training and everything. And yeah, because you started training a couple weeks before Joe left, and then we kind of hit the ground running. And we had crazy months too, like right when you started in the summer.
Yeah, we had the re-release of protein right after Joe left.
It got nuts. And then that August month, we released the Embrace the Suck pre-workout, and that went crazy. And then it was probably a little bit of a struggle in here, because you started in July, which it is hot as can be sometimes. And like July and August, like you just fatigue, and it's just, there's no air conditioning in here. So it gets hot, but it's a lot more enjoyable now.
Yeah,
It feels great. Yeah.
I pretty much hated my life, and I was wondering why Preston would like after once it got where it's kind of slowed down a little bit, where I was able to take care of the orders, he'd be in the front office, and I was like, I know why he's up here.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah, because we have the air conditioning in the office, but then back here it's just like, and I had to tell him from the beginning. I was like, just wait until like October, November, like it'll be worth it and stuff.
So for a couple of months we'll have the good times, but to summarize everything, I mean the opportunity to work here has been awesome. Preston and Nick, they're exactly like they seem. Like they're just like real good guys. They've been incredible to me. Like over the time, I've gone through a lot of stuff while working here, and it's been incredible. So.
And I think a good point to bring up too is if you kind of have a passion in a career that you want to go after and stuff, like, stick around it, get to know the people. If you are interested to like be around a company or working for a company, because you kind of did that and like stuck around for a whole year before you started working for us, and it's like that's the way we developed the relationship to hire John. So I kind of saw it firsthand how you can get a job like that. It's kind of the same way as if like related to how I was an intern for a couple of years before I earned a full-time job at the company I was previously at. I'd kind of developed a relationship with them through the internship, worked for kind of lower amounts of money and got the experience and everything. It's the same thing hand in hand. So if you want something, if you want to be in a certain industry, you can't just, talk is cheap, and you got to kind of put yourself out there.
Yeah, I mean, build relationships, and don't build them because you're looking for something. I never came here and kept on working out here after the gym was closed and kept on talking to Preston because I wanted something.
Yeah.
It just happened to work out that that's the way it is. So
just developed a good relationship. And that was when we knew like it was the best person to hire too and stuff. Like we knew your work ethic, your background. It's like, that's all just developing the relationships and connections is huge. So ever since, it's been great, and then got this big move coming up, and it's just going to keep going.
It's going to be crazy when we get to this new warehouse. It's going to be awesome. I'll do an upcoming video on that as well. Of course, you've seen on Nick and Preston's channel, but we're going to keep on moving up. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed that little back and forth between me and Preston. If you did like this video, if you could please smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll have more coming soon.